Welcome back to Panoramic View. It's motherfucking Sharice.
It's motherfucking TV.
And it's motherfucking lit. It's motherfucking episode 2.
You know the vibes.
And we're about to motherfucking get into it.
We're about to get into some things.
Yeah.
So first things first, we didn't want to start the episode, obviously, without bringing awareness to the legend that we lost today, Kobe Bryant. He is definitely one of the most awarded, the most humble NBA players to ever play in the league. So, with his legendary status, I feel as though he has affected everyone in some kind of way. Whether you were a fan of basketball or not, you knew who Kobe Bryant was. He was definitely more than just a basketball player, from his endorsements to his movies to being in the Olympics to having his hand in every avenue. I just want to say, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant.
Rest in peace.
You were a great man, and obviously rest in peace to his daughter as well. That's very tragic that this was involving 9 people. They're saying now.
It's not 5 anymore?
No, it's 9.
I mean 9.
The coroners called it 9
Holy
people
fuck.
that died on that plane, including the pilot. So yeah, once again, we just wanted to take the time out to acknowledge.
And you were saying too, the throwing shit in a basket, throwing shit like garbage away. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's gonna forever be changed. Throwing something in the garbage can, you say Kobe.
Facts.
It's just gonna hit different now.
That's
you know what I'm
a
saying?
fact.
Like that Drake line, Kobe my nigga, he'd have had to be him.
That's a fact though.
That's crazy.
Really though.
That's crazy. But
R.I.P.
we don't want to make this episode too much about
Sadness
Kobe,
and
sadness. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward.
Yeah.
We just want to acknowledge the great man that he was.
Fact.
But that being said, we just gonna jump right into the show. We today have a pretty much a raunchy topic. It's something that's on everyone's mind. For episode 2, we had to come crazy. So
Spicy.
I'm gonna just let Sharice tell you a little bit more about what we got in store for you today. Oh, shout outs to the new studio, by the way. We in a new spot.
Yeah, we testing the waters.
Filling
it out. Doing
we trying to find our home.
Facts.
As far as a podcast studio. But yeah.
We make every place our home.
Exactly.
So today we're talking about raw, nasty sex. We're getting dirty. We're talking about DMs to bed and everything surrounding it, everything leading up to it, everything involving it. Yeah,
basically this generation and how it's just the mentality now. It's just from the DMs to the bed. It's just like in comparison to the 90s, for instance, how everything was different then, and how you really had to go out to find someone. Now I can just type you in on Instagram, see you in someone's likes, go to your page, follow each other, and then that becomes our relationship. Our relationship is built off of an online presence.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, you don't even know how that person is. You don't even know how they truly are. And if you truly like them, you just know that you like who you think they are.
Right. You like a page or what you see off of 3 pictures on Instagram or their tweets.
Exactly. It's never been so easy to fuck.
Right. And that's not even and then there's Tinder and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. There's dating apps. And
right.
It's just is Instagram DMs the same thing as these dating apps that they have available?
Basically.
I feel as though it could be comparable.
Might as well.
Definitely. I mean, I can slide in your DMs. You know what I'm sliding in your DMs for.
Facts. Niggas send you the eyes and then you already know what's going on.
Share me. You know what I'm here for. So
you know what's up.
What's the difference between Tinder and Instagram DM? I mean, I guess Tinder you're definitely on there.
Right,
to fuck for dating. I guess Instagram you could kind of not
Yeah,
be
but
on
then,
there for that. But if I slide in your DMs, like, what are you posting these pictures for?
right.
For
For shits and giggles? Like,
for
no.
niggas or
And
bitches
facts.
to pull up on your gram and
You trying to
be
garner some
and
type of
yeah,
attention, whether to be
to run down.
yeah, some way somehow.
You trying to be fired. That's why
Right.
on the gram niggas only post their best shit.
Period.
Niggas take an hour to post a picture and shit like that because you know why? They know that shit is about to be part of their image. Instagram is really like, it's crazy the presence that Instagram has over society these days. It's real different. But that whole, bringing it back to that whole DMs to the bed thing, I feel as though it ushered in a rush society. Like, facts. We rushing to do things now. We not going on dates. We not going to the movies. We not going on fucking, I don't know what niggas do, picnics. We not doing none of that shit.
Niggas is moving really fast. Like, I feel like one thing specifically is you slide into my DMs.
Right.
I choose whether or not I respond or engage, interact back. But then
niggas really be getting left on red, talking to themselves.
It's embarrassing.
Shit's crazy.
Or right, so you wait for the interaction, you see how I'm moving, and then I feel like 2 weeks in, you talking, y'all basically just starting a weird ass relationship that's like not an actual friendship. It's like y'all skip the friendship. Y'all don't even know. Like, you don't know what you're going off of like 16 posts, first of all.
And
maybe
like stories,
a few stories, right?
Yeah,
exactly. A few stories, a few highlights. I'm crying. All that type of stuff. But like, niggas is rushing. They skip a big hump into like, or just they skip everything. Like, I feel like
they skip the organic shit,
right?
The shit, the interactions, the human interaction. It's because it's based off of an online relationship.
And I personally don't think I could get back through a DM. I just feel like it's really weird.
But let's just ask the question: what makes you slide into someone's DMs? Like, what makes you feel
like? What do you like about me? What do you think you know about me that you need to slide into my DMs with 2 eye emojis and be like, "Yo, this
2 eye emojis, 2.
She's it, 2, not 1, 2." Why? Like, what is it? Because you think I look nice?
Duh. That's what Instagram is about, looking good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I could be a trash ass human being. I could be toxic as fuck. I could be.
That's what's in.
I could be this. I could be that. Like, you don't know how
toxicity.
Tall I am. You don't know my actual weight. You don't know my family life. You don't know my
But
home.
You trying to slide into
like
the
what kind
DM?
of home I come from, and you're talking about she's like, I'm really gonna try to get her. How? Through a DM?
Yes, that's how you. Because I have no other way of contacting you. Like, I see you on Instagram. All right.
If that's the case, then hit me up on some like, yo, I obviously don't know you, but like, it makes me want to cringe still. But like, be a friend first. Like, niggas just trying to jump.
But you saying be a friend first, but when niggas try to be your friend first, then your bitches be like, oh, you had ulterior motives the whole time.
I mean, sometimes.
Which one is it?
But they're never trying to be like that though. It's like,
so and how do you probably go about that?
Try to be a friend. I don't know. Figure it out. Figure it out. Because you know you're going to try to be smooth with it. Try to be cool. But you already know their motives are trying to do this or trying to do that. Like,
right.
Just trying to probably fuck or have a relationship, which doesn't make sense. How do you want a relationship with someone that you don't know?
Right.
Don't understand.
I mean, you trying to get to know them. That's the point of hitting them up in the DM.
Oh, no, it's weird.
You know what I'm saying? I guess DM is kind of like seeing you in the street, saying hi to you.
Right. I also think, too...
initial interaction.
I feel like it's having social media as that little stepping stool to approach someone, virtually, of course. I feel like it's really easy for... I'm not even going to say guys, but for people in general to kind of just approach someone without having to be in person, because like
it's easier to do stuff online,
right? Like just like the
text,
whole Twitter fingers thing. Like
yeah.
It's easy to just be behind the screen and have that face or that front on, really. But,
right.
You know, and then there's people that's like awkward socially.
Like you could be texting crazy, then you link up and you awkward. You feel me?
And
I've been in.
You don't have to approach someone. Like, you're literally just like, it's like a gamble. Like you throw a coin in the water, see if it, like, you're just trying to see how it's moving. But I feel like it's just really weird. Like
The DM thing, I don't think it's
yeah,
that weird.
I
It's
think it's
crazy. 'Cause,
very
like, I feel
weird.
like it's a modern way of communicating. Like we always on our
But then
phone. You feel
everybody's
me?
gonna,
Obviously, I want to link up with you if I DM you. So it's just like,
I guess.
and another thing I don't like about the whole social media age of dating and all of that is the whole leaving niggas on red, posting it to feel
Mm-mm.
elite, like
Yeah, that's
showing
annoying.
bitches that you
That's
get
annoying and
DMs, showing
corny.
niggas that you get DMs. Like you're a weak ass bitch,
Yeah. Yeah, that's really annoying.
and I
Like,
would get
what do
my
you
cousins to jump you if you did that
stop
to me.
it? It is annoying. And it's like to boast about what?
That
Like,
you
so
get
what?
niggas on your
Right.
body,
Like, so what?
like you're corny.
Like, what do you need attention? Obviously, you want attention, clearly, but you're not seeking. That's why you're
Like that
posting
shit
it.
is weird. Like why are
It's
you
very
posting
weird.
a nigga's messages to you and then not blocking the nigga?
Right. Like, do
Like
you
you could have
want
been
that?
blocked the
Right.
nigga if that's
You
the case.
want that.
You
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 really want it.
you could have blocked him. Why are you taking the time out of your day to acknowledge the message by posting it, but not text him back and then not block him? Like, what is with it? You bitches are like literally attention seeking
Cuckoo.
fucking
Weirdos.
leeches.
Yeah.
You bitches are leeches
They're
because you
weird.
want the attention to keep coming in.
Yeah, you're trying to look like I'm popping, I'm late.
Right. But
But if you really
But you
wanted
don't
to
want the
be
nigga.
right, but you don't want him, but you're posting him that you're
And that
not
he's
even
writing you.
right. Instead of
Because
just
Lord
blocking
knows if
him.
it was any of these niggas that dick you be on.
Facts. Don't rub your temple like that.
No, because like it's confusing to me. It's confusing me what really goes on. This generation, I feel like I'm part of it, but like not part of it at the same time.
Yeah.
Like the shit, certain shit that be happening and the mindset that comes with it is just like how were you raised? What
I don't know.
are you doing?
I don't know what these people are doing. I have no idea. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time, but
For real though.
sometimes
That's real.
in situations like that, it's just like, come on.
That ass. Like what?
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it's easy for people that like are socially awkward or they have hard times approaching people. Maybe they're
Right.
not outgoing. Maybe
Right.
they're shy and they're timid.
Right.
They don't feel comfortable. But that just gives anyone the opportunity to just, I could be in my bed, dirty, didn't brush my teeth, stinking up, and just hit a
Stinking
nigga,
up. Okay.
stinking and doing whatever. I look crazy and I'm hitting the nigga up like, yo, I want you type of shit.
Yeah.
Like there's no effort. Like it's just so easy. Like 1, 2, 3. Like anyone can do that. So what makes your DM differ from everyone else's? And
I guess it's
don't
just
know.
mutual attraction at that point.
And are you just going off?
It's
of
like swiping
posts
right,
and
swiping
stories?
left.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like it's just like, are you going off? Like you didn't feel the chemistry that you would have felt like in person, or
Right.
like you're going because you're going off of a few posts, a few stories.
I'm just
and
feeling
what,
like relationships in general should just be kept off social media. Like I get bitches want to post their nigga and a pretty pic and want to do all of that, but I just feel like your relationship, personally, I was in a really long relationship and I never posted about it.
Yeah.
The 6 years we were together, never posted about it. And it's just like that shit don't need
There's
to be on
different types
social
of people,
media.
though. Some people want to post and brag and boast, and some people would rather not keep it secret, but keep it private, which there's a whole big distinction between the two.
But there's just levels of ratchet, of being on social media.
Yeah.
The very at the very least, posting your significant other is not really ratchet, I guess, if it's a nice pic. But like the stuff that comes with it,
though,
the quantity. If you if you post a lot, if you post that nigga a lot, or if you post your bitch a lot, it's like relax,
on. Right?
We
Take
get
it
it.
easy. We know you're dating.
We know you're dating.
Sue, come on. We don't need to
chill,
see.
bro. Like
Chill,
we
bro.
get it. You fucking this bitch. You fucking this nigga. Y'all
like,
together.
calm down.
I can still fuck you if I want. That's what it really be looking like.
That's a big fact.
But either way,
it just opens like the door, and it almost has like a foolproof recipe to have anyone go inside your sacred relationship and just do whatever they want.
Yeah. And then once you post your picture, everybody got stories. Everybody got experiences. That's when you start figuring out all this shit about your ex that you didn't know, and that's like when the door is open.
Oh yeah, that's that.
That's when the door is open. Once everybody know y'all together, that's when everybody can put their hand into the relationship. So
and
it's
then niggas
like
be questioning,
Oh.
Why is this happening?
Oh, well, you
Why?
like, oh, he got with him, but, ha, ha, but she was just, ha, and then
Right.
they was just, ha,
Weren't they just?
like what?
It's a lot.
You remember that post where it's like, oh, that's your boyfriend? Oh, bitch, I slept with him. Shut your mouth.
You
I'm
love
weak.
that fucking shit.
I
You're
love
stupid.
like posts, like memes,
Stop it.
like memes and vines. I'm all into that
We're all
culture.
into that. Period.
But like I was saying before, like there's levels of ratchetness, and then like everybody got the stories. That's like level 2. Like level 10 is like bitches going on live talking mad shit about their baby daddy. Like fuck that nigga with a gun in the background, like playing trap music, twerking. Their cousins in the background twerking. The baby crawling on the floor.
A crack necklace around their neck.
Kool-Aid all over their onesie. Like fuck that nigga. He never sent his motherfucking child support. When the last time he bought a pamper?
Right.
Ask Susie. Ask Susie. Susie.
Right.
Susie.
She's like, what?
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 When the last time you
on live again? You on live again?
When the last time you seen a nigga buy a pamper though? For real. Like, yo, that shit is so ghetto.
Really, that shit is nasty.
That shit is ghetto. That shit looks stupid. That shit niggas are just laughing at you in your situation. And I know you're trying to prove your point,
but nothing happens. There's no outcome.
There's no outcome.
You just look even worse than what you did
are you
before.
Preaching to on live? That can do anything about you.
I never got that part. That's what I don't get. Because it's not even like, breath of fresh air. Like,
is Dr. Phil in your life? Is Oprah in your life?
Even if they were, the fuck are they doing for you? What happened now? When you click the end on that live,
right? That's
what
true.
changed?
Nothing.
He still didn't give you bread.
Still ain't buy no Pampers.
The onesies still dirty.
Still dirty.
The Pampers are still stinky.
And you're still tight.
And you're still mad. What was the point of that? Nothing. You just wasted everybody's time.
That's a fact. So, all y'all bitches that think that you're exposing niggas through DM, you're exposing your baby daddy.
Yeah, you're not
or
winning.
Anything like that. Bitches are still gonna fuck him, you dumb bitch.
Yeah. Including you.
Including you.
They're the first one who's gonna do it though. Because they're fucking retarded.
Including you.
I hate people.
So
I do.
Just relax. Put your phone down when you get in your bag and don't go live, don't tweet, don't wait till you step out of your Burke and then make moves. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. There's been plenty of times where I felt like I wanted to violate.
Oh, we all had those moments.
There's no reason to do that because you look like a goofy at the end of that.
Exactly.
So
that's a big
just play it smarter. People of my generation, I feel as though we don't move as smart as we should when it comes down to just a relationship in general and like what we know we could be doing versus what we actually do. Like I feel like emotions, like we try to act emotionless at all times, and there are so many emotions that you do got, but you just not trying to express them, or so you don't look corny, and so you don't look weak, or so you don't look lit. Yeah, all that shit. You feel me? That's immature, but I do it too, so I can't even.
Yeah, but everyone's
condemn niggas for doing that because I ain't gonna let nobody play me. That's my mentality on everything. I know. So,
but everyone's working through it. Hopefully, you just gotta know when and where to do it.
Right.
What emotions tailor this type of reaction? Which ones don't? And it's like I get it. We're not. I mean, let me not say we're not supposed to, but like I get it. The facade that we have is like, just don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Look tough. Don't show that you have a heart. Act emotionless. Like all that. I get it, but some people are really sensitive. Right. Which I'm learning more and more every day, and some people are not, and neither of them are wrong. It's just depending on the situation. But you don't have to be like this fucking tough cookie that can't put a wall down for a little bit at the right time. Right. Not everything. You're not supposed to be on some. You don't have to be on some crazy shit. Right. Reacting on live and doing some stupid shit like talking about your baby daddy that you're gonna fuck in 27 minutes. Exactly. But know when to react.
I just think everything. To react to. Everything. Period. Should not be on social media. There shouldn't be arguments. It shouldn't be nobody's business. What you got going on in your relationship, as far as social media goes. Like you should never, ever, ever feel like
It's the
social media is the outlet
yeah.
for any of that bullshit.
Never in your
If anything,
life.
call your friend. You don't got friends? Niggas don't got friends?
Right.
Call
you
your
got
friends.
family, you got friends. There's so much shit that you could do instead of going on Instagram Live.
Because
and
those
posting
people
on your
that's on
story.
Instagram are not your friends. That's the point.
And even if they
They're
are,
onlookers.
you think they are.
They're onlookers.
They can't do it. What, they gonna DM you back like, yo, facts.
Facts. That nigga's wildin'. They're not buying the
'Cause there are a
Pampers
lot-
either, dick rider. You sound dumb. You sound dumb. You look stupid. It's ridiculous. Keep all that shit off Instagram. Oh yeah, so we actually got a couple surprises lined up for you right now. So we're gonna be doing a little prank call. You know, it's a new segment that we got going on.
You doing it?
We just gonna jump right in. We're not even gonna.
It's tying in. Put that little DMs to bed.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You should send your two to me so I can send.
Facts.
Oh, come on.
Man, we thought we had a live one.
Are we leaving a voicemail?
Please leave your message for
we're not leaving a voicemail.
Clip it. Clip da. Okay. So in the meantime, you
next
can probably...
number. This is the next number right here. We calling to keep it period.
Basically, should we tell them what the
so we're just gonna clip that part out. Yeah. So
no, I'm saying. Oh, right.
So
are you saying what it's about?
Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we got a little bit of surprises lined up for you. This week we introducing some of these segments that we're gonna start doing. Just basically gonna be like little playful things we do on every episode. Just to fuck around because we be bored and childish. So this week we doing prank calls. We just gonna tie that in to our DMs to bed topic. Basically, you know, you think it's all fun and games playing in somebody's DMs, and this is exactly how you can end up.
Figgity facts.
So we just gonna call some people on our phone and see who answers and see how we can
fuck somebody.
Fuck with their day. Fuck with their night. Oh shit.
Oh, I thought that
Throw
was
it back.
Her call back.
Is you fat? Pussy fat?
Hey. You know that.
Oh, I thought she was about to answer.
You got mad at it. Send me the other
You
one.
gotta talk because she know my voice.
Please leave your message.
Childish.
Damn.
Okay. I heard it. All right, I got nervous.
Fuck. Niggas are not answering. It's too late.
Pick up your phone.
All right, hold on. We're gonna try this one more game.
You have mad friends in your phone. Come on, son.
We're gonna try this one more game because we should have this little line down. All right, here we go. Let's try this one right here. We got one more try for y'all. If it don't come through, then
you had another one.
I'm gonna be tight.
But you said she might not answer because she's.
Oh.
Hold on, but let me type this one too.
You're right.
California.
So you definitely got to talk if she answers because she definitely gonna know.
All these people are gonna know you.
Yeah. You know. All right.
I know what.
You know what you gotta say, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh my god, I haven't prank called in years. Oh, I used to be so good.
I
used to be so good.
You right now.
Damn, son.
We're about to have to heavily edit this.
Facts. We could try this one too, in case.
Yeah, try this. And send that one in too, just in case this one don't answer.
I'm waiting for niggas. Niggas are not gonna black though. I mean,
throw it back.
Hello? Hi, is this Linda?
You have the wrong number.
Is this Oh, I'm sorry. Is this Sapphire?
Yes.
Hi, this is Erica. We're calling from New York Health Pavilion. We're just calling in reference to a few test results that we got from our health center. Do you have a moment to talk?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So we're calling just because your contact information was listed as one of someone's sexual partners. So, as protocol, we're supposed to call you and let you know that you may be positive for a few STIs, a few STDs, like gonorrhea and syphilis. So, um, if you, yeah, if you wanted to come in and set up an appointment, we do have a few locations in the Long Island and tri-state area.
You said that I may have that.
Yes, we can't disclose any information over the phone, of course, just because of standard practice. But I understand it might be like a little touchy and a little uncomfortable, but yeah, it should definitely be addressed earlier than sooner and then later.
And you're saying that, so you cannot tell me who the person is.
Oh no, we can't do that over the phone. Protocol is to
You could
definitely
say,
keep anonymity and protect all
so
parties.
you could say it. You could say it when I get there.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. It's just because over the phone things cannot be discussed because of standard practice.
Okay, so but then again, I might not have anything.
Yeah, but it's more so possible because you were listed as one of the numbers to call because you were on the higher risk end. So once again,
But I've never been to this.
no, you haven't, but your sexual partner has.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I know it's probably a little bit frustrating, but
So where is this located at?
we have a few health centers scattered around Long Island and tri-state area. What's your zip code? Yeah.
11420.
Okay. Okay, so just so you know, we are 24 hours. Are you okay? How are you feeling?
Kind of upset, but I would like to know who the person is. But you're telling me that you can't tell me. So.
I know. It is really frustrating. I really do appreciate you remaining calm and all that too as well. I can understand how toxic it is and how frustrating it is, but let
But
me.
it's like, would I get? I don't get it because I feel like wouldn't I have signs? Like, wouldn't I get signs?
Oh no, everything differs. All STIs and STDs differ, especially on gender, health, all that type of stuff, especially
What
diet.
did you say that I may have? What did you say I may have again?
The list doesn't end at these, but a few to name offhand are just gonorrhea and syphilis. Once again, I can't
So
tell
that,
you. What was it?
so that partner
Mhm.
has that.
Yes. And you said your zip code was 11402?
11420.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. And would you like to try a location in Queens, Long Island, or Manhattan?
Thanks.
Okay. Do you have any other sexual partners that you're um, engaging with within the past month or two?
I haven't. The last time it's been like 2 months with that.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Just
But I don't know what.
right. Okay, no, that's probably for the better, just because it could spread. But according to your zip code, we do have a location on Parsons Avenue. Are you familiar?
What is this called?
New York Health Pavilion.
Okay. Is there like a way that you could email me?
Yeah. What's your email?
So can I have sapphire.richards2@outlook.com?
Okay, can you spell it for me?
SAPPHIRE
Uh-huh.
dot Richards RICHARDS 2@outlook.com.
At outlook.com. Okay, perfect. All right, and I'm going to put you in for an appointment with Dr. Evans. Is 1 o'clock okay during sometime next week?
Is there possible for it to be tomorrow?
Yes, the earlier the better. So is 1 o'clock okay, or 12?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you ready? I can give you the address.
Well, if you're gonna email it to me, wouldn't everything be in the email?
I mean, I could do that too if you want. I don't know if
Yeah.
people do calendars, stuff like that. I'm old, so.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't want it, or do you want me to put everything in the in the email?
Everything could be in the email. Like, it's okay. So I'm like really confused. Like, how am I supposed? How are you like this? They give me go to this like health center or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
How are they going to know that?
Your partner disclosed information, obviously enough that we know who you are and your phone number to contact you. But once again, for privacy and protocol standards, we cannot disclose his or her information over the phone. So once you come in and you give us your phone number with your last name, date of birth, we'll be able to obviously let you know everything that you need to know in person. But once again, we all clinics do not give out any type of personal information over the phone for standard practices. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So just give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and book the appointment. At outlook.com. What were you saying?
So this has to be with someone that you had sex with, right? This like a sexual thing.
Yeah, it could be anything. It could be anyone. So whether it be oral, anal, vaginally, it's all whatever is susceptible. It could be transferred through blood, semen, any open wounds. So you should be receiving that email at any second.
But what about a kiss?
Oh yeah. If you or the other person had open wounds, 100% susceptible to any STI or STDs.
Well, would it go away? Like,
Well, when
are you
you
like
come to the clinic, no. Some of them do last longer than others. For the most part, they are treatable with certain with certain.
not like AIDS or anything, right?
You would have to come in and get tested for that. So that's why we always encourage you to come in earlier than later. But I probably shouldn't tell you this, but it's not looking that scary. But also, we need to test you just to be sure. Okay.
Okay.
But it is obviously.
And it will inform me who the person is, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because I'm not really active a lot. I know every one of my partners and like,
Yeah. No, I understand, and I'm more than happy that you don't have too many partners, so there's not too much transferring going on. So, Sapphire, do you have any questions for me, or?
No, I asked you everything that I need to already.
Okay, great. So we'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock at the Parsons location, okay?
I didn't get the email though.
Oh, that's weird. I'm gonna try to send it again. You said at outlook.com, right?
Sapphire, SAPPHIRE dot Richard RICHARDS 2 at outlook.com.
Right. Okay.
Do you want to get
Right.
give me the address just in case?
Okay, great. Let me pull that up for you. So it's 90 dash.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Mm-hmm.
37.
Yes.
90 dash 37.
Mm-hmm.
Parsons Boulevard,
Okay.
first floor, Jamaica, New York 11432.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
All right. I'm sorry about the late call too. We are 24 hours, so we'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully everything works out for the best. Okay. Have a great night,
Okay, thank
Sapphire. Thank you. You too. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, you see everybody? This is a phone call you could be motherfucking receiving if you
So
don't keep that dick in your motherfucking.
Don't slide it to nobody's DMs.
Keep that pussy to yourself when them niggas sliding your DMs, girl. Because guess what? You could be receiving a call from the Jamaica Pavilion.
Yo, we're fucked up.
I'm trying to figure out if we need to just we should tell her.
We should have told her like, yo, we're just kidding.
I'm not gonna do that.
No,
I'm gonna tell her when she watched the episode, she can see.
Are you serious? That's foul.
Imagine she really goes.
That's what I'm saying. I want it to be like.
All right, let's tell her tomorrow.
I got it. No,
before she goes.
No, tell
I'm like, Sapphire, where you going? I'm gonna call her.
No, please tell her.
We gonna call her tomorrow. Like, Saf. We gonna call her like, what time would you think she'd be getting ready to go? Like 10:30? If she got to be there at 1?
Wait.
Niggas is really like, you gonna call her tomorrow.
I told her 1,
like,
right?
tune in to the episode.
I hate that.
Imagine she's tight. We used that. Well, she didn't even.
She can't be tight.
I'm
sorry, sis. I don't even know who you are. Oh, God. I'm such a bad person.
That shit was funny as fuck. Yeah. So, as you see people, listen. We just gonna bring more awareness as well to like sexual health, because like you sliding in this person's DMs, you think they cute on Instagram, you think they look so fire, and like boom, they got HIV, boom, they got syphilis, boom, they got gonorrhea, and you dead ass don't know. And not everybody's nice enough to explain that they have that kind of shit to you. Like, they just want to fuck, you just want to fuck, and they ain't gonna tell you. And then you got motherfucking syphilis, and you get in a phone call from at 12:04 a.m. while you
chilling. You probably
chilling. She left the spot. Y'all heard the music in the background in the beginning, and then she dipped out the spot.
Oh my God, what if she's calling who she last had sex with? And was like, yo. Oh God, I'm fucked. Because people are types to be like, so why is
we gonna call her back after this, y'all. We gonna blur her name out too. Matter of fact, so y'all don't know who it is. Damn,
my conscience is just like, you're such a foul human being.
All right, who's gonna be the victim of our next prank call? Will it be next week? Will it be in 2 weeks? We'll never let you know.
Facts.
But that shit was lit. And that's actually tying us into. More so our next topic, motherfucker. Just like y'all be sliding in these motherfucking hoes DMs.
Right. And
fucking them raw. And now you got a motherfucking baby with that hoe. And guess what? It's up to her if she want to keep it. At that point, the female has the power.
Yeah.
She's impregnated. You feel me? I mean, you could snuff that bitch in her stomach a couple times, but that ain't gonna really secure the kill. You feel me?
No,
like, unless she just go and board it.
Though. That's a fact.
You could push a bitch down the stairs. Only thing you gonna do is end up in jail, bro. Like, you might as well just let the bitch have the baby.
Either baby
and
or
not
domestic
take care of it.
Violence charge.
I'm just playing. I never support niggas who don't take care of their babies. That shit is whack.
Or abuse. Let's not snuff.
That's why.
People.
That as well. But bitches, you should not as well. Females, you should not as well be trapping niggas into babies. That's some weird freaky bum shit.
Yeah,
like,
it's 50-50.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you trapping a nigga into a baby and then getting upset when he don't want to take care of that shit when it's alive? Like, you thought the nigga was gonna be on some shit like when the baby get here, okay, I have a soft spot in my heart. No, bitch. I don't want this kid with you. And y'all bitches be doing this to niggas who have families already. Like, that shit is weird.
Yeah. I wonder what makes you know, like, I want to have this child with this person that I already wasn't fucking with, but we're so comfortable fucking. Like, we have no, intimate or real connection, but I want their child. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously there's
an intimate connection,
religious or
it's like it's a competition amongst bitches. It's a bitch competition. Like, I have his baby. He loved me more than you. He fucking me more than you, bitch.
Unfortunately, it's probably like that.
Yeah,
I hope not, but it is. I probably
any nigga with a little bit of money, bitches leech to.
Yeah, but even the ones that don't, what are you chasing? Like, what's that about?
A vibe, maybe. Just dick. Dick is enough for a lot of girls. You'd be
That's
surprised.
so sad. That's very sad.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Why is that all that is enticing to you? A penis?
I mean, maybe she just got everything else going on that she need to have going on, and that's all she's looking for.
Ugh, I can't. Well,
But that's still
still gross.
That's still lame. Yeah.
It's very disgusting, especially if it's always when I always feel like it's like, where did this? I can't. Anyway, regardless, it's weird. But with that being said, I feel like for the past few years,
Right.
we've been seeing a lot of baby showers before we see weddings.
Oh yeah.
And we can't always plot out a timeline, but it is refreshing or more
Traditional.
to just marry or at least have
Marry
some type
first
of,
and then have children.
religious or not, or like whatever the case may be, but like some type, like, or even just to be engaged or to be like boyfriend and girlfriend for for like a substantial amount of time.
Right.
Have some type of good foundation between
Right.
you and your partner before you just have a baby. And you can't choose whether or not you get pregnant. I understand. But I feel like there's a lot of baby showers and we're not seeing a lot of weddings.
We're definitely not seeing a lot of weddings, and you know why I feel like we're not seeing a lot of weddings is deeply rooted issues, not issues, just deeply rooted into who we are.
I think it's issues.
As people, hate to say it, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
We as people don't really see a lot of weddings. We as people don't really motherfucking. Our parents just didn't get married. You feel me? Like personally, my parents didn't get married. The only people in But does that make you feel like you need to get married now? Because
in a sense, yeah.
Yeah,
it does.
exactly. Now,
For sure.
I feel like marriage, I don't even need to.
Yeah.
I don't need it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's because I didn't see it. But I did also see my aunt and my uncle get married really young.
Mhm.
Like my mom's sister and my uncle.
Right. It's all
got
about
married
like
real young. So like that was
see
kind of
what
like,
you're
yeah.
exposed to.
And I was around that. And I mean, I guess that made me want
Yeah, either
to be married. I
right.
thought
It
it was
either
cool.
like turns you away from it, like, well, I didn't go through it, so I don't want it, or it's like it's kind of like motivation, like I didn't go through it, so I do want it, type of stuff. So
And it's like I don't know, like I don't really know what I want. Like
yeah.
like is there even anyone out there that can make me
Don't even get me
want?
started. I know if it's not Drake, then I don't know who it's
Because
gonna be.
like people piss me off in 2 seconds.
Everyone gets me tight. I get myself tight. Imagine me marrying somebody that's
Like,
gonna get me
damn.
even more tight.
Like it's
Come
different fucking with somebody than like when you like move in with them and shit, link with
Have you
them
ever moved
every
in with
night.
somebody? You ever lived with somebody?
Nah.
Yeah, I haven't either. I feel like that's marriage right there.
I mean, if I
'Cause if
see
I
you
get
every
to-
day and you in my crib every day, I mean, I guess we basically live together. So I guess
I'm talking about
like nowhere
Key.
else to go. Yeah,
Key.
but there, that's where you go.
same bed,
Yeah.
like toothbrush next to mine.
I mean, I have all of that except I did all of that except Key, and actually lived
Nah.
there.
Well,
Like mail didn't come there. You mean mail come to the same crib?
like right, change the address type shit. Like that's where your W-2 is going.
We's not old enough for that yet.
I
mean,
mean,
we are.
Those people.
We are.
Right. I have some people
We are.
that.
There's some
did
people
that.
out there, 19 moving out, but
Facts.
I just don't agree that we are old enough for that. We are old enough for that.
We are, but I don't feel like we are at the same time. And I feel like that.
I feel like that shit is part of the rush society that we talk about now.
Exactly.
Rush culture. Like why am I
19-year-olds.
rushing to prove that I can get married? Rushing to prove that I can get a house. Rushing to prove that I can get a V on the road. For what? To prove that I'm ahead of the game?
Yeah.
That shit makes no sense because none of us bag is that large.
Yeah. Realistically.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I feel like that that rushing to get married and the baby, like, I mean, sorry, rushing to have a baby, but
Right.
you don't, I don't know, just not to say, because I know people aren't always with the marriage because of like, oh, I don't care about a contract, or I'm not doing it for this, like a marriage is based on money and all that type of stuff. Like whatever your views are, whether they be religious or not, business or not, I feel like my issue with these people just having children with anyone. It feels like it's just the fact that they're anyone. Like it's
Right.
not sometimes I just feel like it's like not even their boyfriend or like
It's
you
just
know
a
what
nigga
I
they
mean?
was fucking.
Right.
Like Chris Brown, for instance. He was
Facts.
just fucking that bitch when he had
I'm
royalty.
screaming. Really?
Like Drake, for instance. He was just fucking that bitch when he had...
Don't.
What's his kid's name again?
Our kid, his name.
Our kid? His name, fuck. Good night. Whatever that nigga's name is. Adidon or some shit?
Adonis.
Adonis.
Right? Adonis.
Whatever that nigga's name is.
Sorry,
Drake's
babe.
kid. He had it with a fucking porn
Our
star.
child. Yeah, I know. That shit
You
is.
feel me? Like, these niggas
Right, but-
didn't mean to have these kids.
You know?
But the bitches was not about to turn up the opportunity to have Chris Brown baby, Drake baby. You
That's
feel
a
me? Like,
fact.
that's the situation.
But then you have the local bitches that's doing the same shit.
But that's what I'm
for a
saying.
local
Even that's what I'm
scammer.
saying. Exactly. Like
It's so
even
sad.
Chris Brown and Drake get caught slipping like these regular niggas in the streets.
Mhm.
And that's the point. Like bitches have the power when you fuck them raw. And niggas don't. I mean, I don't want to say niggas don't know that, but niggas don't like think about that in the moment. Niggas just like, oh, this
Yeah.
pussy feel good hitting it raw. Fuck a condom. I'm honestly not a fan of condoms.
Yeah,
So I'm not about to
a
sit
fan.
here and preach. Like I just don't like condoms.
Yeah,
Them shit's
condoms,
weak. Them shits kills the vibe.
It's like you're not fucking. You're
And if I
fucking-
gotta put a condom on, I mean, not okay. That's
I think I know
ignorant.
what you mean. I think I know what you
I don't
mean.
even want to say what I was about to
I
say,
think I know what you're about to say.
but because it's gonna sound real ignorant on my part, but it's how I feel. So I ain't saying it. Y'all know what I was about to say. Niggas know what I was about to get. Niggas know what I was about to. Are you dumb? But-
yeah, I feel like I would respect it more if you show me like, or not to say like you have to prove it to me, but like if there was like a more stable, concrete relationship between these two people, not
Right.
just I don't know, that's my baby daddy.
Yeah,
You're fucking
Instagram,
for
MCM,
yeah, basically,
basically.
or some nigga you met at a party.
Right.
You think it's real because when you out, he always calls you to check on you and press you and be like, oh, you need to go home. Like, no, that's not a relationship. Bring us to the next topic being,
Snatching ice cups. What about that?
yeah.
If I
like-
snatch your ice cup, we better be in a relationship, or I'm gonna be outside looking crazy.
Right. If you don't grab me by the neck and drag me out the pool party,
Drag you out the
do you
pool.
really like me?
You outside and water for these niggas. You a
You
hoe.
have a bikini on in front of all these guys. Just like that. That's
You
mine.
a thought.
Right. But it's another, that all leads into, I'm going to, we have to cap it out.
I still
It's
feel
being a
like with the
generation.
weddings thing, with the baby shower thing, like it's a good celebration of a life. Don't get me wrong, but like
Yeah, whatever.
you're celebrating. If you're not okay, let me start it over. If you are with someone your whole life and you have babies before you get married, and then you get married,
more understandable.
you have to actually get married at the end of that story, though, for it to apply. But like,
Oh wait, wedlock type of shit? What are you talking about?
like for it to be valid that you had these babies out of wedlock, like
Oh,
at least
yes.
get married after having the
right,
fucking
right,
babies.
right.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it, or it's like, okay, so marriage. Okay, so for the people out there that don't even realize this, marriage used to be so important because it commemorated the fact that the man loved the woman and that
They
it
wanted-
signified
Yeah, they vowed
their
to be-
relationship.
yeah.
Now niggas just cuff a bitch
Mhm.
on Instagram, and
That's
bitches
really-
are supposed to just know, like, bitch, you know this was my nigga. Like, females
Right.
really say that kind of shit. Bitch, you know this was my nigga.
Right,
Like,
that's a big fact.
are
that's
you
what it-
married?
That's what it transferred.
I didn't see a ring.
It's definitely unconfirmed. Like, where's the confirmation
We
email?
was just talking about this yesterday, like how like cheating isn't really cheating is cheating. Get me wrong. If you and someone have a commitment to each other and you're in a relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, cheating is cheating. But cheating is not cheating unless you're married. Cheating is not like adultery.
Okay, I know what you mean.
Unless you're married.
It's just like foul play.
It's like foul play. It's like, whoa, you violate. Whoa,
wow, I'm crying.
whoa, you violating. But like marriage is like, okay,
Yeah,
you violated.
Yeah,
Now I'm thinking like,
it
I'm about to
stings a little
violate.
bit more. Clearly.
Like, now I'm about to,
It's
like-
a bigger burn.
and I can get a bread out of you now. Like you cheat on me, I'm suing you. I'm
Right.
ending this whole shit.
I guess because
That's
the
how
stakes are
bitches feel,
higher,
like,
right.
So
It went from like
it's another thing that men put into the
realm.
waters by saying
Yeah.
I'm gonna marry you. They're putting their trust into you that way too. Like
hmm
by making a commitment by saying like you're my wife, you're who I love, you and me are gonna be together forever, and we're not gonna cheat on each other. We're gonna for richer or for poorer, blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah. all of those values don't even apply to the modern day person. Like
Yeah.
a millennial, me, I don't. If I'm gonna keep a stack,
You don't have to, you don't keep those practices. Or
I
you
don't care about any of that. The only thing I care about is my next dollar,
Okay.
as opposed to like that. Like money is the number one thing I care about in a relationship.
Yeah, so you wouldn't
Or
even, but you wouldn't even,
money
would you,
flow.
right, but would you be with someone if that's your only, like,
That's what I'm getting into. Like,
you know, like,
as far as money, as far I'm gonna tie that into what I mean. Like, I mean that the way a relationship is expensive, so the way money is regulated, it counts.
yeah.
Like, do you got money yourself, or am I paying for everything? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's a big factor for me. Like, like, can you buy yourself food? Like, you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
kind of shit. Not like me paying for something for you. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
right,
can you
'cause then
do
it-
basic? Are you even? Who are you without me?
Are you sustainable? Facts.
Yeah, who are you without me?
And 'cause
That gotta
then it
be somebody
leads-
first.
It leads to bigger,
Issues down
right?
the line.
Because when you're ready to buy a house or ready to go get a car, all
I
that
can't
type
do
of
shit
stuff.
with you. That's my point. I can't do
Right.
shit with you if you are nobody without me.
But then you see, that's a good point because I feel like people can have that mindset, which is amazing,
right.
and I feel like most people do right now.
Yeah.
Some more than others, but that seems like the general space that everyone's in right now. So why does anyone feel comfortable being in a relationship with someone if they're not ready, or they don't see the person that's trying to seek them
Right.
or pursue them not on the same page?
Yeah. And
If-
that's what
and
happens
if
when
your
you
number
bag
one
somebody off
goal
Instagram.
is money, why when you're married and all that type of stuff, your goal should be your partner. Why you can't? I don't feel like first place doesn't have two places. It's only one. So if it's just
Money comes first, because without money you cannot do anything.
right? So then why are people in a relationship if they don't
Because the
even have?
relationship comes second.
Yeah, I feel like people are putting it first. Sometimes people are putting it first though,
But that's a mistake on their part.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. Why are people jumping in relationships or having these relationships when they're not sustainable on their end?
Mm-hmm.
Relationships, it is 50-50 for the most part. At least that's what it's practiced to be.
Should be.
And if it's not 50-50 or that person isn't your number one main focus and main priority, and
Right.
money is, why do you even have them on your roster? Money should be that. So why are you throwing someone in and wasting their time and yours if you're not, whether it be financially stable, mentally stable? Because that's another issue too. People are fucked up in more ways than one. So why are you putting someone in the mix? And that's a big issue to me. Because I don't, and whether it not be money, maybe you're focused on God, you're trying to find yourself. It's, fuck money.
Mm-hmm.
If that's your main focus and that's what you're supposed to be focusing on, and you're trying to get that situated and
Right.
fix yourself internally, mentally, emotionally, all that type of stuff, why are you bringing another party in? For what? What is that doing for you or them if you're not ready? Until that person's ready to be number one for you in your eyes.
But you don't have to be number one. No, that's the mistake that both parties are making. You don't have to be number one. Something should come before me. I should come second. I don't want to be number one.
But
Number one is too much pressure. Number one should be something that you really can benefit from.
Yeah. And I'm not saying it to be obsessed, number one, you care. When you wake up, you think about me,
Right.
But there's a spot up there that, especially when you're in a marriage or
Right.
when you have a child, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
That stuff goes before certain stuff. And if it's personal things like money and finding yourself or finding a higher power, whatever the case may be,
Right.
you don't even have that. How can
Right.
you take care of someone else? You know
Right.
what I mean?
Exactly.
That's the problem that I feel like.
Yeah,
I don't-
people just out here don't even care about finishing their soul searching.
Right. You didn't even finish your crossword puzzle. Why are you looking at mine? Why are you about to come into my spot?
But you're also never ready for anything.
You're never ready. That is very true. But you could be a little bit closer to the finish line.
Facts.
Versus being all the way back at level 2.
Facts. Have something to offer.
Yeah,
and to teach.
Like,
That's definitely true. But relationships in general are just obsolete, I feel like, in 2020. Like, nobody care about being in a relationship. Nobody, you don't need the title. You just need to,
yeah,
people be dead ass saying, like, what's understood doesn't need to be explained and shit like that. Like,
that's a fact.
that shit,
I see the anger in your.
that shit is crazy to me. Like,
That's what we were talking about the other day. Like I was saying before, I would say it's this generation just because
right.
that's where I see it more often.
It's definitely this generation.
But it's like we're seeing the praised word situationships, and it's like,
woo,
y'all want to jack relationship, y'all want to jack love, y'all want to jack this my guy, this my man, this is him, that's me, da da da. That's my baby daddy. That's like everything you want. Like we're doing all, or you're seeking and wanting these things that a relationship would offer, but you're single. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't.
It's been going
You're
like
single.
going on like
You're single. Like you're really actually
dating.
I don't even want to say. I was gonna say retarded, but something's wrong with your mental state.
Mm-hmm.
If you feel like you can be in love with someone and then still be like,
it's not
having to force yourself to not even force, but just like how you could be obsessed with somebody and then just be talking to other niggas and shit like that, or talking to other bitches and shit like that. When
oh my god, that
like
freaks
that's
me
weird.
The fuck out.
That's weird. That's
I know some
that's
girls
weird.
like that.
You feel me? Like you like have a man that you love, but you got to talk to other niggas because you don't know that if he's talking to other bitches or not.
And you just
What?
like
Figure
attention, right?
Not even about the attention, but
probably not
I feel like people just do it.
in their
People do it
main
just to just
relationship.
not be the one getting played and shit like
That's a
that.
fact.
That shit is weird. Like I will just dip if I really got feelings. If there's actual feelings there, I will dip. Shit me. Shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't play around with that. I haven't caught feelings in a minute, to be honest.
Feelings are stupid.
But
even though we were just saying you gotta, well, we didn't say feelings are stupid. I probably did. But
feelings are stupid, to be honest.
You just gotta know
how to. The right person.
You gotta know how to finesse them, I guess. But
facts.
The whole like
finesse them exactly.
How the
control
fuck?
Yourself.
Yeah, control yourself. How the fuck can someone feel obligated to press me or ask me where I'm at or like do all relationship stuff, but we're just saying like where like what it is type of shit. Like it's like we're still like we're not really together. Like what are you talking about? But you're.
So have you ever been in that situation? Have you ever been in a situation?
Let me really think before I say something I don't mean.
Like
Jimmy Neutron Power or something.
I feel like I'm in a new situationship every fucking week.
See, I don't have time for that.
But like not on my part. Like it's not my fault.
How? But do you feel like you're letting someone think that you're a part of it, or like you're seeking it in a sense?
I'm not seeking it. I feel like I'm the type of person that you just want to be in a relationship with, I guess.
Oh my god!
Because I can never just talk. We can never just talk. It's always like it got to get taken further, and I'm never with it. Mm-hmm. Like I never see that in the situation. Or for the situation, because if I did see that, I would be initiating it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like I just be wanting to fuck and chill, and I don't see the big deal with that.
Right, but I feel like at least some people should set that boundary or have open communication where this is where it is, or even it's probably friends with benefits for some people, but at least. Say something, not like don't move or act like y'all cuffed,
right?
And then act like y'all single and not together. Like it doesn't. That doesn't make sense. Like at least be like, no, we're just casually, like something. But I really see a lot of people just
jumping in relationships.
Yeah, like you don't even. How can you date someone and they're not even your friend first?
And they're not even really.
You don't even
people
know
really
them.
be in relationships by themselves too. That's another thing. People will be with somebody and then that person will be completely single and the other person in the relationship don't even know.
It's so weird. It's weird. freaky. It's, I don't know, out of this world. Like you,
It's edgy.
it's chic.
Kinky.
It's Maybelline. It's really weird. It is really weird though.
Nah,
it's like,
it's a vibe for the person who is single in the relationship.
yeah, but then you're just
'Cause
wasting. I always think it's some version
I'm
of
not-
wasting your time.
I'm not though.
Yours or
I'm
theirs.
living my life. Their time's being wasted if they're thinking.
Yeah,
like,
but you could be
but I'm all
directing that energy
benefiting.
somewhere else.
I'm benefiting. How? If I'm someone who is open to being single and having multiple shits going on, then
All right, so then at least
How am I
have
affected?
your partner or whoever thinks whatever you're
but
doing.
they
that's-
9 times out of 10 no.
Yeah, but then they feel like they still gotta press you and still do whatever. And
But
yeah, you're
that's-
gonna be like, that's them, blah blah blah. But like,
But if you know that I'm talking to other people,
you shouldn't be mad, or you shouldn't be
you
pressing
shouldn't
me
be
and all that
mad.
type of stuff.
You
But
shouldn't
like,
be catching feelings.
still
You
with
shouldn't
the
be going on. So if you're doing good, they're gonna hate. If you're doing bad, they're gonna hate. And the sooner people realize this and understand it and let it be what it is the sooner that people will start living the life that they're supposed to live.
yeah,
People are gonna hate on you.
yeah.
I've been hating on my whole life.
Oh my god.
So I know firsthand what it's like to be hated on for no reason.
You think people hate on me?
People definitely probably hate on you, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
not as vocal because you're a nicer person. People who hate me want to
Nah,
let
but-
me know because they
That's a
feel like
fact.
I'm a dickhead.
Yeah.
But you can let me know. I still don't give a fuck. I let a bitch know. Take a fucking number and get in line
Ooh, period. Get a
with the-
fucking number.
with the niggas that don't like me.
Yo, I
Because
love
they
that.
still waiting for me to give a fuck.
Yeah. It's been years.
I ain't come to the door yet. I'm still looking for the key. Shit, I mean.
You're a fucking clown. I
Like, this
can't
nigga's
with you.
dumb. I would never give a fuck about what the next individual
Individual's mad funny.
has to say or think about me that they don't know nothing a fucking about. So,
While we're
you
waiting for that to happen, niggas not hating on me. I doubt it.
can just pull your chair up, bitch. Where?
It's too loud.
And if your haters are hating on you, Shreese, let them know today that they can just make themselves
Be comfortable.
vocal. I'm dead. Thanks for tuning in, hater. But anyway, today we had a really dope show.
Yeah, I like today's show.
We touched a lot of
We skimmed the surface.
relationship related
Yeah,
points.
millennial
Yeah.
based.
Yeah. And our message basically is
Yeah,
that,
I wanted a
like,
message. I didn't know how to make it concise because we're not shit. Like you said, we're not shitting millennial lovers jokes, but we're not gonna downplay and be like, you know, if someone bags you and it works, it works. You know,
because it does work.
Yeah.
I wanted my standpoint. I wanted to come across. I wanted y'all to figure like I feel like there's nothing wrong with meeting in the DMs. I met someone in the DMs, and I had a 6-year relationship. So I also met someone in the DMs. Fucked them once as soon as I met them, and never spoke to them again.
I can
It's
never
all-
believe that.
I can't believe it. I've done that a couple times. I ghost people. I do.
You're
I'm a
ghoster?
ghoster. That's what that's called. I recently learned that that's called ghosting, and
I
I do
know.
that all the time. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that because I'm not interested in you. Why am I gonna keep this bullshit going?
Yeah.
We fucked. Done.
I mean, that's another.
Episode.
Yeah, like how I feel about that type of stuff, like fucking, just for the fuck of it.
Right.
No pun intended. I feel like we'll keep that loaded for the next one
Right. So
or for a future one.
I'm just wondering, Sharice.
Yes, Day.
Hmm.
Are you gonna ask me another random question?
Yeah. Would
Uh-oh.
you rather?
Oh, okay.
Would you rather? Okay, so let's say, who's the most important person to you in your family?
It's between my mom and my grandma. Oh, where are you about to take this shit?
Younger.
Oh,
All right, you know what? Fuck it, mom or grandma.
oh.
Let's say someone that you don't like. Could put a face to it. Don't say who it is. Put a face to someone you don't like, a female, and she stabs your mother and your grandmother while they're standing in the car, while they're sitting in the car. Drops the knife into a sewer, and you come out the store, and you see that just happened. Would you rather kill her and do the jail time, or kill her and then kill yourself because you're gonna go to jail for life anyway, and be with your mother and grandmother?
I always say when my grandmother passes, she has to take me with her. Period. As dark as that sounds, but like that's just how much love I have for her. But I know like it's probably not gonna happen. I always joke around with her saying that, but am I
Like
all for
that's really
myself?
I mean,
I
you're
mean,
killing the girl regardless, and you're
right.
set in your rage of like seeing that, so you're gonna kill her. But the
So I
question
mean,
is really
right,
surrounding the move that you're gonna make after you kill
after I
her,
kill her. So I'm killing her and then killing myself, or I'm killing myself and then what?
going to jail, and then possibly getting out. But
What's the chances?
there's
Because I
chances.
killed. Right.
There's chances. But do you want to go through that?
I mean, they might let me off because it's like spur of the moment,
They
anger,
might. That's
frantic.
something for you to consider in the
the
moment, though,
judge.
before you kill yourself. So you have to let me
I
know.
don't think I could commit suicide. I could be sad as fuck. I have my moments.
Do you think you could commit murder?
I don't even think I could.
So if you committed murder, right after committing murder, you're already doing shit you think you could never do. And also, when people kill people, they're shocked by their actions.
Yeah.
And they don't know what's gonna happen to them now.
I'm
Life will
gonna
change forever.
probably go to jail. I feel like I'm on some weird shit. I might be scared to kill myself. Because that's my biggest fear. I told you that. Dying. That's so fucking scary. Like, oh, it's inevitable. It's like you can't avoid it. But like, what happens? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's so fucking scary.
Yeah, I definitely know what you
'Cause,
mean.
like,
I
you're
feel like so
literally-
many ways. Like some days I feel like you go to heaven. Some days I feel like
Right, like what
there's
if-
no such thing as heaven.
Right.
Some days I feel like everything's made.
Son,
'Cause I
right?
feel
Like,
like
who
this
the
is
fuck
too
came back and was
spiritual.
like,
This is too
yo,
spiritual.
there's a heaven, there's a hell.
This is too spiritual of a conversation for me. I
I
get
know.
so deeply.
We have to. Are we gonna have we should have a religion podcast. Or like. Okay. We'll keep that buffering.
Bro,
Because there's so many different. There's I don't know. There's a lot.
there's
But
a lot of
anyway,
religions, but like I feel like so.
what do you mean?
Like everybody, like are any of them real? Like that's my point.
Right. There's this. What is it called?
Like I hate to sound so
Agnostic.
unreligious and so like,
No, I mean
but it's a serious question,
right.
that I think
It's a
about.
point of view regardless. Because I think they're called agnostics where they don't really believe in anything until proven type of thing. So I found myself looking into that a little
straddling
bit.
that line right now in my head because I'm trying to figure out like, damn.
Who the fuck came back and was like, yo,
Are
when
Kobe
you
and
die,
Gianna-
this happens.
I'm like, are Kobe and
How do
Gianna
you know?
in heaven, or are Kobe and Gianna just burned out in that helicopter crash, and that's the end of them?
Yeah, like that's where
Or
it
do their
ends.
spirits go to another body that's been
Right, is there
born?
reincarnation?
What
was
really
the
happens
other
to afterlife?
Right, and what was the question I asked you before too? Like, it's not childish, but like when you die, let's say Kobe died at 41 and his daughter died at 13.
Right.
Like a few years pass, 5 years pass, like is he 46 now? Like when I don't know, like when
you
you're
see him in heaven, I guess.
right, if there's one and like do you stay at the age that you die at?
Right.
Like there's so many questions. Do you continue to
I
get
feel like-
old? Like
I feel
do
like-
you reborn? Like what?
I feel like the soul doesn't age; the body ages.
Right, but so how are you looking in
So
heaven?
if your spirit
Or
is just in heaven,
are we floating? Are we like?
yeah.
Are we like going to the
Hey,
gas
we
station? Are we
linking,
getting
right,
a
I'm
car?
like,
Are we
linking.
linking? It's crazy.
Like, where do you link up at? The
Yo,
fountain,
right.
the gates. Link me at Whitney crib. Like link
Right.
me by
Like,
Michael
can I
Jackson
just go to
crib.
like whoever's crib? Like,
Yeah, can I just pull up?
right,
Are
like,
we all equal in heaven?
right,
Are
can
there
we
still
FaceTime?
celebrities?
or right? Is there statuses? Are there caste systems? Like, what's going
Can I
on?
see Aaliyah dance?
Right, like,
I'm saying.
Is there other concerts? Like, what's going on? Type of shit. I definitely have.
Can I see Biggie? Can I see Tupac?
Right. Like, well, what's going on? What's really going on? But like, I really can't help but to think, who said this happens? Like, no one died and then came back and said like, "Yo, this happened." We're
People have died and like did it and come back.
jacked, though. They're jacking it. Like, yeah, I died. I came back. They're
Not
not.
all the people in the hospital and shit. Like, it's been proven that you've died and people.
Okay, and
people die
then
and come
what's
back.
their? So what's
But
the
I'm like,
reports?
do they not remember? Is it like a dream? to them?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the reports? Like, did they report like, "Yo, I went to hell and I came back," type of shit, or like this happened, or like
I feel
Can
like
you not
even
re-
if they did, I wouldn't believe it. No matter
exactly.
what.
So who? Where are we going? Like, what's going on? Whether there's a
that's
heaven or
the
hell, like
beauty of life.
even still,
Even
where
if they did see heaven and all that,
we still
we
don't
wouldn't
know.
believe them.
That's a fact.
So that's why shit like people who like be seeing shit and like aliens and shit like that, even like niggas don't be believing them,
Yeah.
and they dead have like seen that. Like that's why the human race. That's not why the human race isn't as progressive as we could be, but like I don't know. It's one of the reasons that we're so skeptical.
I'm skeptical queen, so I can drive myself crazy going around in circles and
It's a
circles
fact.
trying to figure out where the fuck I'm going if a nigga's off me. Like, what if you just die and just I don't know, it's so scary. Anyway,
If niggas off me, I'm just like wondering, like who would even care? Like who would even?
you know niggas.
I know niggas would care, but I'm like, who would truly?
You ever thought
be
like you ever
affected?
had like that moment like when you were like 13 or something? You're like, yo, what if I die?
That's when it
Who's gonna post me on Facebook? Type of shit. Like that era.
If Gianna was having that thought, she can't post it everywhere.
That's a fact. I felt like you were gonna
Too
turn that.
soon.
I did. But you saved it. You saved it. But to circle back to
Sorry,
would you rather?
Gigi.
Would you rather? I'm gonna. Oh, I did answer. What about you? I would. What did I say? I wouldn't commit. I'd go to jail. Yeah.
As someone who's been to jail 3 times,
Really?
I just want to say that jail is not fun. It is nothing to
Seek or get excited over.
like glorify. It's nothing. It's not somewhere you want to live. It's not like a vibe.
Yeah.
Like you're getting up at 4 a.m. just to stand up while someone counts
What's the
you.
longest
you
you
gotta-
been in jail for? I'm so confused with jail.
32 days.
Oh my god. You're
32
dangerous.
fucking days.
That's crazy.
I don't know how I even just.
Finesse your way out of that.
I don't know how I did that. Not that like it's a long period of time, but the
No,
jail that
but-
I was in wasn't a jail where you go like make yourself home at. Feel me? Like
Mhm.
it was like a stupid ass experience,
Yeah.
and the shit wasn't a vibe. And jail just ain't a vibe. So don't let anybody make you feel like that shit is lit
It's light or some shit, right?
or that is light. Like nigga, I want to get up when I want. I want to eat when I want. I want to go outside when I want to go outside. That's
But
it.
do you feel like
I don't want to sit in
you'd
this
rather
box all day.
just be dead? I mean,
That shit is
what's
uncomfortable. The
yeah.
bed, everything, the food. You're not ever gonna live your life.
generation?
But that's the problem with it.
They just programmed. They're programmed to think like, well, I know we're not together, but like, I'm still gonna press you. What? You're
And
not.
I did like that
Why?
resonates with me a little bit. And it's just like, why? Like, why is that even?
Yeah, I'm not saying it's like. Obviously, the person that if you communicate to that person like, hey, listen, I'm seeking other people, we're dating, we're casual, da 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 da.
Right.
Don't take this as a shock. I'm letting you know. So I'm not lying or keeping anything away from you. So, that's it. If that other person can still come to you and be like, okay, I hear you. And still like, so I saw you were out the other day with blah, blah, blah. Why are you pressing me? Why are you
But then
doing
it's
this?
just like
Why
you
you
can't
doing that?
handle it. But
Yeah,
there's
but then
enough
I feel like people still stay in that then. Leave them
because
alone.
they feel
Y'all
like they
should
know
both
that they're
mutually-
wrong. They know that they shouldn't be asking these. They know they should
Yeah,
be
but
feeling
they
these
still
feelings.
do because I feel like a lot of people are sick in the head.
Yeah.
I feel like at least though, maybe I don't know. You should just. I feel like both parties should just keep away from each other.
Right.
Like you in that situation where like, listen, hey, I'm being upfront and honest about my
Mm-hmm.
doings. respect it or don't, and the other person is obviously not,
Right.
you could also take that step and be like, all right, well, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings,
Right.
like obviously, it's like the third time you've been moving as if we're in a relationship when we already discussed and came to a conclusion that we're not trying to do that. I'm going to back away.
Right.
Because obviously, like you said, you're single, you're reaping the most benefits, you're not hurting, so just move away. You don't need them anymore, obviously, if they're not on the same page as you, they're not
Right.
doing what you guys agreed on, so it is wasting your time. Like, you could be doing that with someone else that's probably on the same page with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could be, but you're probably not going to want them.
Yeah, but you don't have to, but you could still, like, because obviously the other person is more, I don't want to say weak, but
in their bag.
Yeah.
And that's what it'll really be about, being in your bag. And your bag is a dangerous place because you can make the best things happen, or you could just,
it'd be a shitstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that person is probably not going to take the initiative to be like, all right, I know you did say that thing, but like, I still like you, and I still like want to pursue you, blah, blah, blah. And they'll still press you. They'll still do all the stuff that you didn't want.
Right. It don't make sense to.
They're not going to be like, all right, well, I'm going to leave you alone then.
It just sounds childish. The whole
person.
shit just sounds childish and immature. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, why I don't be even letting anything that I'm in get anywhere serious. Since my last relationship, I haven't even been taking anyone seriously. Like, I can't see it for myself, you know what I mean? Or maybe I'm just not ready for that. But I don't even understand how don't even understand how I was in a relationship for so long. Like, I'm not a relationship-based person. It's crazy. But I think part of me just wanted to make it work. You know what I mean? I just wanted to make it work.
But I don't get that either.
I just wanted to make it work. I'm telling you. I didn't want to try to start over and do all that stupid shit.
Yeah, I think if that's not everybody's excuse, it's like almost 98%, 97%.
All right. Maybe not even only that, but it was also like, I was 6 years in.
Yeah.
Shitting me. I thought that shit was lit.
Longevity and duration of relationships and stuff like that also can like make people do a lot of shit or make them stay for longer than they should.
Right.
Because of all the accumulated feelings
bullshit,
and bullshit and all that type of stuff.
Whew. Getting deep with that.
Right.
I don't know.
It's easier to cut someone off that you've known for maybe 2 years versus someone that you've known for 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if, everything is situational, but, like, it would probably be easier to cut that person off when you guys were 2 years in versus waiting until 6 years and it dragging, and then, the family, this, that. It's a whole different field. But I don't know.
I also feel like, as far as marriage goes, niggas just feel like it's not lit, or it wouldn't be a vibe to get married. Like, like that's not wavy. Do you
feel like they even are meeting people that they feel like is wedding worthy or marriage material?
I feel like people be meeting people in their life that they are in love with. Love is all it takes. Like, to get married.
But I feel like, are they even in love, or do they just like the time that they're in right now? Because I know it got to be a different type of love to be like, nah, I gotta marry this person.
Right.
I can't. I don't know. Because you gotta like someone.
But who are we to know that? Maybe they just thought they loved them enough and got married and just kept it going.
Even if that's the case, but at least you got to that point. I feel like a lot of people are just plateauing at, I really like this person. I really fuck with them. They did this for me. Okay.
That's the peak.
Right. And then it just stops there. And then
he bought me a bag.
Right. It stops there, and then it just like fucking maybe goes up and down, or it just stays there, plateaus, or it just goes down. But like, maybe they're just not meeting or developing that next level.
Right.
Where you've developed that.
It's probably harder to do that because of the fact that there's less interactions.
Yeah.
Organic interactions. Yeah. Everything's on, like I said, Instagram. So that's where we are right now as a time. We got to kind of try to like bridge the gap between the way shit used to be in the 90s and the way shit is now with all the
Yeah.
technology we got, and find a happy medium and like kind of just like I'll text you that I want to go out with you, but we really got to
Versus,
go out
yeah,
and
just
go on
like
a real date
texting.
and not
I
be
mean,
on our
even
phones.
FaceTime too. Niggas is really comfortable on FaceTime. Oh my god, we're so comfortable with
Shit
FaceTime.
changed the game.
It's like you're in person, but you're dead ass not, and you could dead be doing some foul shit on
Facts.
FaceTime, and you think just because you see that person, somebody else could be on the side. Some foul shit.
So you gotta be real careful on FaceTime. I learned the hard way.
Next. So it's really foul. And I don't know. I'm not even like one
Bitch
of those.
nexted me.
I'm not even.
Right.
I gotta bring that back next. So I'm not even one of those people that are like, I was born in the wrong generation. I don't think that at all. I actually am
Yeah.
so
People like
content.
you people, listen, hold on. Quick sidebar
God,
for
here we
you
go.
people with the I'm not born from this generation bullshit.
I can't with that. I literally can't.
Take the fucking incense out of your butt crack and get a fucking grip on reality.
Yeah.
Are you dumb?
Clearly you're not because you're born.
Or you gotta really say, if you
Or
want to
move
get the
different.
point across, you're trying to, yeah, that's it.
That's what
I
you gotta
move
do.
different.
Because there's a lot of people that's jacking. I was so not in the right generation. Like, I am such a nice, like, but you're moving like a whole millennial then. The so-called millennial that you can't stand, which you fucking are. You're literally the epitome of that.
I move different is all you gotta say. People need to learn how to just keep
Jack
it short
that.
and sweet.
Facts. You're doing all this hagala shit, and
Hagala,
you're
hagala.
not acting upon it.
You in the corner store, you talking hot in the corner store, and it's just like, I hear you, but I don't.
But yeah.
I'm
Right.
fucking crying.
But at least I'm not. Will never say that. But what I will say is that's one thing I really respect from the 90s. The whole, I guess, love thing.
But
like that. Like a
life
portion
is
of it,
only
but it's only different and evolving. So
exactly.
you can't,
Life is only able to be what it is at the point in time based on what
that's
we
a fact.
have. So loving all of that was easier to just
Pursue back
to
in the
be.
day. Yeah.
But I don't even want to make it seem like this because I feel like this whole episode we've been shitting on millennial love because it does exist.
Millennial love is jokes.
Millennial love.
That is really what it is, though.
Because like we've been shitting on them, but like it does exist. Like there
Now,
are
some people really right,
relationships out there.
but it's like the
People
whole,
making them videos, you know, cuffing videos.
oh
and
god,
shit like
like
that.
the little fucking like vid pics,
The comps,
like the,
yeah, like the
with
fight
the
comp.
fucking music. I love those with the fucking music. On
Oh
top
yeah,
of
like a
it.
love song playing in the background.
Oh god, makes
What
me
do you call it?
vomit.
Flipagram.
Flipagram, that's what it is.
Flipagram.
But I don't know. It's kind of like how I feel about the whole stigma with high school sweethearts. That makes me feel the same way. Like it makes me cringe. I don't
What
know
about it?
why.
What you mean?
I don't.
Like I feel like that's another reason why I tried to stay in my relationship. It was like high school sweetheart vibes. Like
Yeah, like
we
it
made
was
it
just like
past into our 20s.
exactly like it's like that type of thing.
Tried
Like
to keep it going. It was a dub.
listen, if you don't love your high school sweetheart, then just keep like move on. You know, it's easier to clip it at 2 years versus 6.
I feel like we loved each other, but
What changed?
I don't know.
You guys were
Things
just young
happened.
too. You guys were in high school.
Things happened
Unless-
that were like we didn't think about the effects it would actually have in the long run. We didn't think about like
Yeah. You
okay, if
don't
I did
at that
this,
age, especially, of course not.
yeah, if I do this out of anger, blah 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 blah. But like in the long run, it's like, whoa, I did this
Yeah.
out of anger. Like Chris Brown and Rihanna, perfect example. Young love that crashed and burned because of toxicness.
Yeah. What
And-
if
But without that relationship, I would like not know what I'm looking for.
exactly?
So I'm here now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I've only had one relationship, but I will never say I regret it or anything in life, honestly, because the whole cliche, like if I never went through it, I'd never know what I want and what I don't want. You know, it teaches you things. But
Facts. At its very least.
right. It's the whole high school sweetheart thing though, where it's just like you don't have to keep it going if the ball stopped rolling. Like you don't have to keep fucking trucking and trying to push through unless you see fit. And there are certain circumstances and certain situations where it does work. But sometimes I feel like some of the roots are planted in like the well, we're high school sweethearts. We have to keep it going. You know, like,
Right.
we've been together for so long.
Right.
You know,
And then
like,
you're worried about what other people think.
right.
You're also like inspiring other people.
Yeah, like we've been together for 17 years. Like we were 13. Like,
And then your friends around you going to like not support the breakup.
yeah, like,
And they're gonna think you're lying every time because you keep breaking up with them and
right.
getting back together.
Right. I'm not saying like this is like all high school sweethearts are doomed or they're like pointless or whatever.
But it's not as successful as people as for the amount of people that like aspire to have that be a part of their life, like that high school sweetheart. Like that shit is a
that
dub.
shit used to blow my. I was just about to say that shit used to really blow mine. It's kind of like it dips into like the whole friendship shit.
Right.
Like you have a friend for mad long, y'all grew up together in the same daycare, like whatever the case may be.
Daycare, come on. You dragged it.
Yeah, I did. But
From
y'all grew up for
Pampers?
OD from the Pampers, and y'all want to keep this whole facade up because we've been together since we were 6.
Mhm.
Like, what do we look like, or what would it look like to everyone if we stopped being friends
Mhm.
at 20 or whatever? Like, when you get out of high school, like, I don't know. It's weird.
It would look like you quit. It would look like your relationship. You know what it is? People when shit like that happens, people be like, knew they was gonna break up. Knew they couldn't last forever. They was holding like you know, haters gonna hate no matter what. That's what niggas need to realize. Haters are gonna hate no matter what you got going. Probably ever again the same.
But the fact that we don't know
why would I want to?
is,
But why would I want to live the rest of my life in that way?
I mean, it's not guaranteed. Like, I feel like somewhere in the court system, they'd grant you some type of forbearance. I mean, hopefully. And you could just continue your life. Unfortunately, I mean, at least you could, you know, you killed the killer.
I would go on a run. To be honest.
On a run to what?
I would just be on the run. Like, not let niggas arrest me. Period.
You didn't put that on the would you rather.
You're
table.
right, yeah.
So,
okay. All right. So I guess I would kill myself.
Wow. That's funny. That's not funny. I mean, that's crazy.
I would have to, because as someone with prior arrests, all being violent and shit like that, they definitely would keep me in jail. I also have an open case.
All right. Well,
so
thanks.
In another state. So,
wait. Oh my god. Anyway,
it's just like, personally, I would have to kill myself.
All right. So,
but I would do everything in my power to get myself out of the situation.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully there's like that silver lining where it's kind of like a homicide. It's not like fucking cold killing, capital murder. Like, you're a fucking America's Most Wanted type of shit. Like, you know,
give me manslaughter.
You witnessed your family members dying. Right. You just killed the killer. You know, type of shit. So, I mean, they probably give you something, but they'll probably give you something. They probably give you something, but at least, you know, because you're walking away with anything more scarring than anything, just the fact that you witnessed it. So,
right.
They shouldn't let. I'm just acting as if I'm a part of the fucking jail system, or court system, but they can give you some type of forbearance just because of that trauma and all that type of stuff.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You were in shock when you did the killing, blah, 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 blah. But either way, you're still going to jail for a significant amount of time, if anything. So it's just like, especially as a black man, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail.
Facts.
Jail. So,
yeah. You
just got to be careful with that kind of shit. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I would really just clip myself. Fuck it. I'm not going to let myself die in jail.
Yeah.
And then I'll be on to whatever's next in the universe, or you know what I'm saying? I'll be figuring that out. Because I feel like whatever's happening, gotta be lit. Because after death, because like niggas don't be coming back.
Are you serious?
I mean, I guess you probably can't.
You can't, right? You're such an ass. But yeah, maybe it is lit. I just want to know if do we fucking convert into atoms, or we're just fucking floating? Are we like reincarnating to a fucking butterfly or a flower? Are we Are we ghosts in heaven? Are we still in our earth body but walking around here just invisible? Like, what's going on? Do we just literally dissipate and we don't do anything? It's just nothing. Heaven. What is heaven? Like, literally up there, and it's just like It's
Bitches
in the
is throwing
cloud.
that ass back on me in the spot.
Is it
I
literally
got
like that,
hookah.
or is it just
I got hookah. I got Henny. Blunt on my ear. They playing Roddy Rich. Gunna.
ooh? Yeah. I mean,
And we lit.
that it's the unknown. I don't know. It's very scary.
I'll be like, is it okay if I call you my brother, babe? With my angel, with my wings.
Right. Oh, my
I just got a
wings.
lot of babes. Blowing my hookah right out on Snap.
Facts,
And
but
that's how it works.
Can we
Like,
FaceTime though? I was asking.
it's probably like Heaven got a different Instagram like system.
like a server.
Yeah, like you can't.
Like they don't have
you can't.
Gmail,
You can't
text.
see people on Earth, and people on Earth can't see you. You could just see people that's.
You think it's
in
like
heaven.
a different planet type of
You
shit?
could just see people that's in heaven on your timeline. You got to make a new gram. All that. You can't have people on Earth on your timeline now.
Yeah, that's
Probably like maybe Beyonce or something like that.
Yeah, well, Beyonce penetrates all markets. Clearly, she is everything. Literally, what is it? Yeah, she's divine.
Like I said, you could be a type in Beyonce maybe, but
Maybe, perhaps.
I feel like
I don't know.
and having the gram is gonna be like niggas on heaven. That's it. You can't see. Oh, maybe it is your same gram, and like you could just see the next posts
in
from
the future.
heaven. Yeah, like you can only see.
Oh,
the
that's
heaven
so
posts
freaky. Like you know what your friend on Earth is about to post because like you already know her time. You ever thought about like when you die? Do you feel like
you can watch down?
Yes, or like not even that too. Like, let's say I have a friend that passed, and I get to see like how their life transpired, like all the embarrassing
like
shit that they did.
Movie.
Yes, like isn't that so scary? Like I did a lot of nasty shit, like some weirdo shit.
Same here, buddy.
No, like I'm weird.
Same.
But what if people
here,
get to
buddy.
watch that and they're just laughing? Like,
But they're in heaven, so laugh. I'm on Earth.
yeah, but then,
laugh.
but they could like share it with people. That's
They're
so
dead. That's why we can't interact with each other.
And then you could also just be dead, and literally it's just clipped.
And
cap it at that. You're just a dead body.
And
you're
I
in a
hope that's
casket.
not what happens. That's just the most uneventful.
I kind of feel like I'd rather that. Because then, do you extra die in the next world?
No, you're in heaven. You dying again? You mean
Like,
this just keeps
can you-
happening?
somebody-
Like my
is
soul
it-
keeps reincarnating.
Yeah, or
hey,
like-
if that's what it is, I'll take that. I don't want to just be done and that's it.
Like they're gonna just shoot you. Like, is there violence in heaven, or do you just go to hell? And you go
Probably
to
not.
another hell. Like it doesn't make sense.
Probably no violence in heaven.
Going back to question.
In hell, there's probably violence.
But then where do you go if you're already in hell? Heller? Like where do you go?
Nowhere. Just that's why you're in hell because you're into that.
So then let's say we're in hell. You shoot me, you die.
You don't die. I
Again.
just shot you. That's it.
That's so fucking stupid.
I mean,
We're
I
just
probably,
what is this, a fucking Call of Duty thing?
I guess. You don't die in hell. You're dead.
It's like a
Unless your
virtual
spirit
game.
goes-
It's weird.
I don't know what we even saying anymore.
Yeah.
I'm weak. Like, what are we even saying?
It went
People
from
probably
sex to
listening,
death.
like,
Yeah, sorry about that,
it went
guys.
from death to sex to death again.
Okay, sorry. Yes. Well, we're
Okay,
done.
so yeah, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Panoramic View. I hope that you enjoyed it. We covered a little
Some
bit of
spice.
spicy, you know what I mean? Paid tribute, homage to Kobe Bryant, the
Facts.
late great. It's crazy. It doesn't even sound right saying that. The late
It
great
doesn't-
Kobe
It was
Bryant.
really shocking
Mm-hmm.
this
Mm-hmm.
afternoon.
And
I'll go keep those down. Wow.
I feel
Yeah,
like
rest in peace and prayers and all that.
I
for
feel
the
like
surrounding families.
It's
hard.
what we should take from this episode is that we need to be more careful in the life decisions we make in as far as who we having these babies with, how
Right, who
we
you giving your body, your soul, your energy to,
the order of events that we live our life in,
like that. Yeah,
and
be more conscious about that.
be more
Okay.
conscious about protecting yourself
That's a fact. Mentally and physically.
mentally and physically. I like how you tied it together. I feel
Period.
like we are smarter than what we act as. Smarter than what we act, and we need to somehow bridge the gap because I know that we all want excitement in our life, and what the unknown has in store for us is always going to be more exciting. But we just got to realize that life is short, and you got to cherish it.
Facts.
Because if nothing today, definitely days like today, days like when Nipsey Hussle died, days like when Aaliyah died, all just show you that life is so short, and
Facts.
anyone that you're watching could be like snatched and taken from you, and life just has to literally go on, and you got to kind of figure it out. So prayers go out to Vanessa and all them other families involved.
Because it wasn't just Kobe and his daughter that passed. You know, like there was a pilot with the family,
and they were her teammates.
You know, like there was other people. So
right,
definitely shout out to them too. I don't want to just cap it at
right.
Kobe because he's probably the most popular figure on the
right
jet. So definitely shout outs to everybody.
Yeah, I just wanna.
Did I just say shout out? Oh God.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of shout outs, I'm gonna just give a couple.
I can't. I hate us.
I'm gonna just give a couple shout outs to a couple people that I may have missed on the first episode that called themselves Blacking on Me.
Really
so shout out to my cousin Keeper first and foremost, because you always support me. You like the female me, and I fucking love it. I live for it. You and me together is a big problem that niggas ain't ready for. So I can't wait for you to come back to New York so that we could be on our double trouble shit again.
Oh no.
You feel me? I also want to shout out my whole gang. I can't really say the name of the gang on
I wouldn't do that. I know exactly
on air, but like shout outs to Marlon, Ronell, Jameek, Kimi. Shout out to Henry, everybody that might be listening from the group chat. I love all y'all niggas, KK. Just my guys. For real, we go way back, and thanks for showing support. I also want to shout out. I'm not gonna shout them out.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't. If
I'm
you just
not. You got some shout outs?
I do. Only because bitches press no.
Shout out to shout out to my coworkers who's listening right now too, because y'all support me. Shout out to y'all because I know y'all niggas be bumping. I respect it, my nigga.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead. My
shout
fault.
out to my coworkers. Shout out to Stephanie. Shout out to Moniz. You know, shout out to all people that supported me. And I'm gonna do another broad one. Like I'm already blinking and forgetting people's names, but shout outs to everybody that reposted it.
Everybody who's reposting.
Yeah. It's just gonna get
amazing because that's how we getting the word out. Better. That's a big fact.
Okay, so we're done here.
We're pretty much done here. Thank you so much for listening to this episode 2 of Panoramic View History is being made here.
Period.
Right before your very eyes.
We broadcasted, I guess, or dropped it February, what am I saying? January 20th.
2020?
Which was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So we made Black History Month. We're a part of it.
Black History Month is next month.
Oh, fuck. Wait, what? Oh, we made... I was going to say...
y'all. Thank y'all for listening. I'll talk to y'all next time. Because I'm about to have motherfuckers hearing Black History Month.
Oh, no. You see what I mean? I'm Ed.
How do we...